Hey guys, you should be getting to a point now that your Autodesk Fusion drawings are finished, and I need to show you how to convert this from just a perspective drawing into an orthogonal drawing and a set of working drawings. What am I talking about? This. So in Lachlan's folio that you have, development of ideas, control click. Okay, you can see, and you can be doing this as well, you can see he's gone through and done his existing ideas and a PMI for each. Then an initial sketch, part numbers, dimensions, keeps going, talks about different joinery, PMIs for each, or just PMs, positive, minus, some interesting things. Okay. Still more sketching, design options for handles. For those that need to create templates, you can put all this in here. Have a good read through it. He did this section really well. Okay, so this is what we're doing. Production and working drawings. So this is the orthogonal, where it shows your front, your top, your side view, with some overall dimensions on it. And you'll see all the dotted lines is hidden joinery. So from the front, you don't just see the outlines of the doors and the cabinetry, you actually see all the hidden joinery in there as well. Okay. Same from the side view, you can see the shelf going through there, you can see his joinery in his doors there, you can see the joinery in the tabletop, but not every single tiny thing is dimensions, just like overall width, thickness, height, not positioning of joints. For every piece of timber then, it's broken up. We did one here for certain panels, and then every single part. So like there's the side of the door, there's the edge of the door, the top of the door. We showed the whole door. We put some orthogonals in there if we thought it would make sense for him when he was making it. The joinery we can blow up to show what that little section here is. So see, it circles it there and puts C, and then C 1 to 4, it just blows that joinery up to that scale. Okay, so, and you can see here the shelf. The shelf slid in, but it had a dovetail on the end, so we showed that as well. So how do we do this? In Fusion, you can each go to your drawing. Remember, you need to be in St. Cath's. So when you first open up Fusion, go to the 9 dots. You should have a drop arrow here. Click on the one that says St. Cath's. Then you should have a folder with your name on it, with your drawing in it that you've been working on. So Ryan, I've got yours open here for the demo. And you need to go File, New Drawing, From Design. Click. Now, I've got all my folders shut here, and it talks about bodies and sketches. You might just want to turn sketches off if there's a whole heap of extra things on your page. Now, contents visible only. So, visible only refers to the bodies being turned off and on. So this one's turned off because it might have just been something that I used to mirror or copy. Same for you. So I turned that one off because I didn't want to see it in the next set of drawings. So if there's anything on your page you don't want to see, click on the eye for that body, turn it off. So visible only, destination, I want to create a new page from scratch, isometric standards, unit millimeters, sheet size, drop down and click the second A4, and that is a landscape A4 page. Click OK. It's thinking, it opens up a new page because you told it to, and it says place-based view, so just click. Okay, it opens up with this drawing view with these settings. So orientation, it's the front view. And you can click through and choose different ones. Scale you can change to make it appear bigger on the page. 1 to 10 is probably a bit big. Might go 1 to 16. There we go. And style, I'm going to show visible and hidden edges. And click OK. And that should do all that. Okay. Now I'm just going to click on the title block here and click delete. You don't need to have that. And on the border, I don't need to have that. Now when I click back on it, I can just click and drag and move it to a place on the page. About there. I'm leaving some space around it for dimensions. I might try to get that a bit bigger. So if you double click on it, the drawing view opens up again. Yeah, we'll see how 1 to 10 goes. Oops, escape if that happens. Click, drag, place. Okay, now to get the top view and the side views to pop up, have it selected, and up the top here you've got projected view. Now that's actually showing it from the base view. I don't know why. So if you drag it down here, it'll show it from the top view. So just click to place and drag it out here to show the right view, even though it's on the left. I don't know why, just do it. Click to place, and I want an ISO view. Down here, escape. Right. So now this one I can just click and drag up. Yep, fits pretty good. Click and drag across. Double click. Close. Delete. Yeah, I clicked delete on the keyboard. That was fine. And that one I'm just going to put over there. I'm just going to click and move things around. You'll see they line up. They're meant to. That's the drawing standard. There we go. And this one, okay, that's the cabinet, but it's back to front. Interesting. I might just delete that. Close. Delete. Projected view. It's only showing it from the back. Interesting. That's okay. I think I know a way around that. Anyway, in terms of dimensioning, you just click up here and it tells you select edge or specify point on an object. So I just want to know how high my overall project is. So click. That's not click and drag, I've just clicked. And I just go up and pick the very top point in my drawing. Click. Bring it out nice and straight. See if I came on an angle it changed. It's because it's measuring it on an angle. I don't want it measured on an angle. I need it nice and straight. 900. And you come out and you click to place the dimension. So then I can zoom in and go, all right, well, now I want to know from here to here. Okay, you can zoom out and click to place, and I know my tabletop's 19 mil. That's enough to now use a little bit of maths and work out the length of the leg. So if there's enough dimensions on the page to work something out, you don't have to put the next dimension in there. It just clogs up the page. Okay, I might want to know the width of the whole thing. So I can do that in the top view. And I might want to know the distance between the legs. And again, from those two numbers, there's enough to work out how far in the leg is set. So I don't need to put that tiny dimension in there. I might want to measure the width of the legs, 42. And same over here. I want it to line up with that one. Done. And again, that front panel now, it's enough information there. I could go 860 minus 42. Minus 42 tells me how long that one is, plus the joinery that's in there. Okay, just overall dimensions from the side. Click, click, click. Overall. Click. Okay. What else might you need to show on this front view? You might want to show your doors. Now, this shouldn't all be dotted, but it's showing it from the back view, which is weird, so I might just click on back. That's better. Close. That was weird. Now you'll notice I've kept the dimensions on the outside of the drawing. That's the Australian standard. Now the standard it refers to is the AS 1100. That's in the syllabus. It's the only question they'll ask you in an exam about drawing standards is which ones we follow. It's the AS 1100. Okay. And we'll see if I can get the isometric drawing in there. So it says untitled at the moment, asterisk, so just click save. It's going to say save it as what and where. Major project drawing orthogonal. Save. Make sure it's in your folder. And I can click back to the previous drawing and hopefully that might have messed up our drawing, we'll see. That's better. Okay, let's see what happens. File, new drawing from design. Visible only, yes. Drawing, no, it's not create new now. So I should be able to go to the drop menu and major project drawing orthogonal, which we just saved. Create a new sheet, nope. The current sheet, sheet 1. Everything else is set because it's already in the sheet 1 settings. Click OK. Yeah, here we go, version, okay. That's because I changed that view. That's the one. And I'll just change the scale of that. 1 to 10. And I'll just change him to rendered. There we go. Now, that's enough for that drawing. I'll just save it again. And you'll want to print this off to have in the workshop with you rather than trying to remember things or having your laptop in there so it's dusty. You can export this as a PDF. Sheets or sheets. So down here it's like PowerPoint kind of thing. It creates extra sheets. So it's just sheet 1 or current sheet. Open PDF if you want to view it. Click OK. It'll ask where do you want to save it. And it's saved. And there's my preview online. Okay, so you can print that. I can just zoom out for now, so it's all fitting on the screen. And what you can do now is take a screenshot. So this is with Snippet. If you're on a Mac, I think it's Control-Shift-4. If it's wrong, just Google it. Okay, Control-C, and then in your folio, in production and working drawings, Control-Click. Oops. Okay. You can enter this section onto a new page. Now, you might have 1 or 2 pages here of your sketches and notes, explanations like Lachlan did. Then when you need to paste this section in, all right, we're going to come up to, I believe it's layout, breaks, continuous. Okay, so it means you can flip the page now, orientation, landscape, bang, right click, paste, there's your drawing. Okay, text wrapping through, and you'll be able to move that up, make it as big as you can. You can change the margin. You can make them a bit bigger. Okay, so that's that page done. When you click onto the next page, oopsies. Okay, if you want to flip this page back, you can. You just go breaks, continuous, and then flip it back. I'll just leave it landscape for now because we're not finished. So, back to this drawing here, we're going to start doing our working drawings. So, File, New Drawing, from Design. It says visible only, and you just want it to be selected once. Now, you can select by clicking on them, which is tricky sometimes with the lag in Fusion if it's slow for you, or you can select it through bodies. Okay. This is working very strangely. I'll just go to right. Home. Okay, so see when I click on that part, in the list there should be a line under it, body 33. So 33. .33, 3. I'll just make a list here for myself on a bit of paper. 33, 3, 2, and 13. Right. Might just be because I'm filming. From design, select, and we said 33. Oh boy. Yep, something's going wrong with the video. See, it should be highlighting just that part in blue as I click on them. And then when it does, you come down here and you go Major Project Drawing Orthogonal, and this time you click on Create New Sheet, second A4, and you'd click OK, and it would take the sections across that you'd selected, which is very frustrating. Maybe if I do that. Is it cancelled for now? So it's letting me select it there, but not once I'm in the menu. Let me turn off everything else, which you won't have to do, you should just be able to select it. So it was 3, 2, 13, and 33. You know what will be quicker? Turning them all off and then turning those ones on. Can't do that. Okay. 2, 3, 13, 33. That's the one I want. Right. See if this works this time. File, new drawing, from design. Oh boy. Alright, visible only. It's working so far. I've got to create my drawing, select the existing drawing we've made, new sheet, second A4, click OK. Okay, so down the bottom here, that's sheet 1. It made the new sheet for us. We can place the base view and we can project to the top view. Okay, from here, I can project a view from that one to show the side view. Now, I don't like how small it is, so I'm going to make it 1 to 10. Show hidden detail, because the hidden detail is the joinery. 1 to 10. Close. All right. Now, just going to zoom in on this at the moment. So now in the side here, it's showing that I've put these boards together with a feather. And they run the full length. Sorry, that's not true. It's not a feather. They're dominoes. Okay. And now we can dimension it. So dimension, whole thing, needs to nab at 500 by 500. And each board is 125. 125. 125. I'm just doing this quickly. Make sure you get yours lined up as best you can. 125. Now, if you looked at your cutting list, you might see that the timber for this part was ordered at 140 wide, so you need to rip it down to 125. You'll have that, what is it, 15 mil left over. Hold on to your scraps, okay? You might need them later on for things like feathers. Okay, the length. And the thickness here. Okay, there's enough dimensions on there now to make that whole panel. The dominoes, doesn't matter where they go? No. Okay, you don't need to measure how far in this one's drawn and how far in that one's drawn. Just try and keep it symmetrical. So this domino you might put at 60 mil in from the edge, same as the next ones, and then just even these two out. Okay, you might have just been drawing them in quick. I might have been helping out and drawing them in quick as well. Now labeling it. So I hit the text option and just drew a box where I wanted to type and give it the number that links to your finance table in your drawing. So this should be part 1 and same name as it is in the top. I can't remember what it is, but it's, yeah, top panel. Whatever you called it in your finance table. Okay, you can adjust the text and the height here and click close. Locked in. Great. It's got an asterisk that's unsaved, so hit save. Okay. And you want to go and get the next thing you need to make. So jump back into this drawing. This is the frustrating thing of the video. You can see it's kind of ghosting where when I hover over at the body on the list where it is in the drawing. So I'm up to 25, I'll scroll. And I'm looking for the back leg that connects to this right hand panel and the panel itself. I want to see that one and the panel that goes in there. To 39. Again, guys, you shouldn't have to do this. You should be able to click on it. Couldn't find it. Let's turn off 33. Oh, look, for the sake of video, it doesn't matter. So, file, new drawing, from design, visible only. It's not new, it's this one. It's not a new sheet. I can fit it on sheet 2. Click OK. It's thinking. It's a little slow. Here we go. Okay, there we go. 1 to 20. I think we went 1 to 10. And we want to show hidden view and click OK. Yep. Now, I can create a parent view, projected view, sorry, from there. And what you can see here is the front leg, the bottom side, the top side. There's a panel that slots in here and runs up to this dotted line and this bottom line. And the dowel joints where I've got those. Okay. You can do more projected views if you need them. Okay, and that shows the dowel going into the leg that way, and it shows this bit of timber with the mortise and tenon on it. Okay, and you go around and you dimension each part. Now, if you're going, oh crap, I can't actually see what that piece looks like, well, jump back into your drawing and go, okay, well now I just want to see that part. So I might just deselect everything else. So it's just body 9 selected. You can zoom right in, you can see what it looks like. It's actually a haunched mortise and tenon. Okay. File, new drawing, from design, visible only, sheet 2, okay, thinking. Here he is. He's 1 to 10. Show the detail. Click OK. I can take a projected view out here. I can take a projected view again. Okay. And that's showing you that piece. You may even want that projected view and that projected view. And you can double click and say you just want to see it rendered, and that might help you see it. Double click to open up the drawing view, click close. Okay, and that should be enough information to make that whole side panel. Don't forget to dimension it. Alright, well, there's the leg. You can dimension in, you can click on that. If you dimension in a circle, dimensions, diameter, click, click, and there you go. It tells you it's diameter 6. Okay, change it back to normal dimension. From there to there is 12 million. Okay, so you can work around putting around as much detail as you need to. You might want that one there. And you might want to dimension this one. So from the very end to the very end, that bit of timber is 404 mil. From there to there, come out straight by 90. There to there by 19. Put as many dimensions on as you need to be able to go and make it. Okay, the tenon is 14. The drop down here on the haunch. Oopsies. $20. Right. Now things are starting to get messy, so you can still just turn off the dimension tool by hitting escape, and you can move things down. Okay, keeping it easy to read. Okay, so make sure you import enough pieces to fully dimension, so you know how to make every single piece, you know every dimension of every single piece. So I've done this in panels. I've shown you how to pull in individual pieces. You need to do that enough so that every single part of your drawing is on here. And this might have been part 2, the right side panel. Close locks it in. Okay. And take extreme note of where things line up. Don't get in the workshop and put it somewhere else. So don't just decide, oh, I'm going to put this in the center, because this might relate to another part, like a draw rail that's supposed to secure along to it. Make it exactly as it is in your drawing, because there will be flow-on effects if you start changing things. Okay. Now, if you run out of room on a piece of on your sheet, okay, save. You just come back into here, and I might decide the next part is going to be, turn them all back on individually now. Oh, look, let's, as an example, file, new drawing, from design, visible only, still that drawing, create a new sheet. It'll give me a new sheet, sheet 3. Okay. So sheet 1, sheet 2, it's taken its time. It's going to open up another sheet for us. Okay, there we go. So that was whatever part I was doing next. I can do all my projected views. I can label it, dimension it, save. Now, you can then export these all as your PDF. It's okay. All sheets this time. You can open the PDF. This one wasn't saved. Save. Save. Export. All sheets. Open when it's done. Where's it saving it to? That'll do. Okay, so we already took a screenshot of that. Then we can take a screenshot of this one. I'll zoom out so the whole thing's on my screen. Screenshot, new. Copy. Okay, straight after your orthogonal, paste, text wrapping through, make it bigger, fill the whole page. Okay, so you'll have however many pages of drawings as you need. Okay, so see how this has still got the heading format on it? If that ever happens, you can come home and click normal. It's back to normal formatting. And you want to flip the next page back. So insert, layout, breaks, continuous, orientation, portrait. Okay, and that is how you get your drawings into your folio. Okay, so you should have all your hand sketchings here with notes, orthogonal drawing dimensioned, and then your set of working drawings, either panel by panel, part by part, or a combination of both, whatever you need to be able to go into the workshop and make it. And make sure you save it, guys, and in your PDF, print that out, staple it together, keep it in the workshop. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.